President Trump has made such bizarre choices for his cabinet. One of those people is RFK Jr. And RFK Jr. every single day does something else to make all of us scratch our heads. Anyway, let's talk about it. Donald Trump's pick to lead the Department of Health and Human Services says he was a star student. And he says the thing that helped him become a star student, coffee? No. 10 hours of sleep? Heroin. In July, RFK Jr. went on a podcast to discuss lots of stuff, including his favorite study aid. And he shocked all of us with his somewhat unorthodox choice.
And I was at the bottom of my class. I started doing heroin. I went to the top of my class. Suddenly I could sit still and I could read. And I was at the bottom of my class. I started doing heroin. I went to the top of my class. Suddenly I could sit still and I could read.
I don't understand RFK Jr. on so many levels. I mean, look, he said he was bouncing off the walls. Said he had ADHD. Said he couldn't pay attention. So did he take Ritalin? Did he take Adderall? No. He went straight to the smack. He apparently kicked the ADHD and picked up a years-long heroin addiction. But he says he was a star pupil. I'm not sure what the lesson is here. I'm not sure what he wants the American people to take from it. But I do know that as the incoming Secretary of Health and Human Services, he's saying that he will, quote, make America healthy again. Again, he's an anti-vaxxer. He's a conspiracy theorist. And he's going to be leading America's health policies, many of them. And I don't want to stigmatize his drug use because I don't think we should do that. And I don't want to demonize drug use. I mean, there's a wonderful book by Carl Hart, professor at Columbia University. 2 books really by him, but his more recent book sort of gets at new ways to think about drugs, drug addiction, drug use, and to not always look at drug use through the lens of addiction or to presume that everyone who's using those drugs are addicts. All that stuff I get. I'm just not sure what it means for someone in a public position as Secretary of Health and Human Services to say, hey, I struggle with ADHD. And so I did heroin. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the wisest choice. It doesn't seem like the healthiest choice. It doesn't seem like the best example to set for young people, for consumers, for all the people who may follow his lead for whatever reason. It seems dangerous to me, but that's just me. The bigger issue here is that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is not in any way, in any shape or any form capable of responsibly running this department. And for me, that's the real point. But that's just me. Anyway, family, if you just joined us, and some of you are just joining us, I want to welcome you to Night School. Jump in the chat, let us know where you're from, and don't forget to hit all the buttons. Subscribe to the channel, Marc Lamont Hill official YouTube channel. Hit the like button for this video. And you can also always share it on social media and ask more people to join the Night School family. Head over to Instagram, give us a follow at Night School MLH. The link is posted in the description of this video, and it'll take you directly to the page. I'm not done with Robert Kennedy, y'all. I don't know what it is about this dude. He's bonkers for so many reasons. Anyway, if any of you have been diagnosed with ADHD and have been prescribed medication like Adderall, RFK Jr. wants to send you to a wellness farm. The potential head of U.S. health policy has demonized pharmaceuticals like Adderall as well as antidepressants. And there's some concern that he could actually try to criminalize those drugs. This is the guy, again, who had ADHD issues, who says that he needed drugs to concentrate to become the star student that he became. Well, he wants to criminalize the drugs that helped him, or that help most people deal with those issues. First, though, he wants to legalize marijuana. He wants to tax it, and he wants to use the money to create wellness farms where people can work and eat healthy while kicking their addiction to both illegal and legal drugs. That includes stimulants, that includes psychiatric medication, it includes all the stuff. Anyway, he blames medicine and the food that we eat for behavioral issues. But he was snapped in a photo with Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and others. And then you see in that photo, they're not exactly eating good in the neighborhood. They're eating pretty healthy, unhealthily, if you ask me. And in case you forgot, the first Trump White House was basically a pill mill. A government agency found that the Trump White House handed out an unprecedented number of dubious prescriptions for Adderall, for benzos, for sleep aids, and some of it wasn't even prescribed. It was just given to staffers like candy. So this is not a responsible department. This is not a responsible administration. It's only going to get worse.